Here's how I got break-even trading the Nasdaq this morning. So going into market open, I was leaning bearish. As you can see, we're clearly displacing lower towards our sell-side liquidity where we have low resistance leading up to it. However, if you go on the 4-hour, you can see we are inside of this bullish 4-hour at market open, and given that we're getting this high time frame accumulation with low resistance above and relative equal highs, and still a requirement to rebalance these unfilled 4 hours, the idea of longs isn't the worst here. So going into market open, I was open to playing both sides. Either we manipulate lower, sweeping out that intermediate term low and then get an inversion higher to target our DOLs above, or we manipulate higher into an imbalance, continuing this trend where we displace lower to our DOLs below. And either of these would have lined up with the current high time frame AMD that we were getting. So what ends up happening? Well, as you can see, we get this little chop lower where we then sweep out the sell side liquidity and then get an instant 3-minute inversion. So this is where I took my position long, with my TP at the low hanging fruit being this 5-minute intermediate term high and using the draws above as a magnet to get there. However, as you can see, this does end up getting break even, and the reason I went break even was because we opened up this 4-minute that should deliver us higher if we are going to be bullish. So one thing you might be wondering is, if I was so confident on longs, why after we swept sell side liquidity and get this 1-minute inversion was I not open to taking it? And that's because if you take a look at ES, despite having that SMT, we do leave low resistance at our stop loss. And an SMT is a tool that you should only add to an already valid trade rather than using it to bring a trade to validation.